It is a very special day when we remember that long ago, Jesus sat down with his apostles and ate his last meal before his passion. The meal had special meaning since it was Passover time. Jesus remembered the stories of the Old Testament and how God and Moses led the Jewish people out of slavery. At the meal, Jesus shared with his apostles the traditions of the Jewish religion, but also broke bread and drank wine. Through his Eucharistic body, we will remain in touch with him until he comes again in glory. Let us remember together the love of Jesus. We are invited to be part of the celebration by singing and praying at this time of remembrance.
Before the Passover, Jesus said to Peter and John, "When you enter the city, a man will show you a large upper room, furnished. There, make ready the Passover." On Thursday afternoon, Jesus and his apostles entered the house and went upstairs to the large room where they found the supper ready.
As he sat visiting, Jesus stood up, took off his outer robe, and tied a large towel around his waist. He poured water into a large bowl and began to wash the feet of the apostles. When he came to Peter, Peter said to him, "Lord, you shall never wash my feet." Jesus responds, "If I do not wash you, then you shall have no part with me." At that, Peter said, "Lord, wash not only my feet, but also my hands and head." Jesus then said to them, "If I, the Lord and Master, have washed your feet, then you also ought to wash the feet of one another. For I have given you an example, that as I have done to you, so you should also do. No servant is greater than his master." While Jesus was talking, he became very sad and said, "One of you will betray me." All the apostles looked around at one another, wondering who it was that Jesus meant. John asked Jesus, "Lord, who is it?" Jesus answered, "It is the one for whom I shall dip the bread and give it to him." And when he dipped the bread, he gave it to Judas Iscariot. And Jesus said to him, "Do quickly what you are going to do." Judas at once went out, for he saw that his plan was known, and it had to be carried out immediately. Now the moment for which Jesus had waited for so long had come. Jesus took a piece of bread, blessed it, and broke it. Then he gave it to the apostles and said, "Take and eat. This is my body." He took a cup of wine, blessed it in the same way, and said, "All of you drink of this, for this is my blood and new covenant, which is being shed for many of the forgiveness of sins. Do this in remembrance of me." Then Jesus gave the apostles his last instructions. He said, "A new commandment I give you, that you love one another." After singing a hymn together, they went out to Mount